Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Flow, where every conversation helps you learn. I'm Ryan.
Sh- Hello, Ryan. Hello, everyone. I'm Sophia. How are you today, Ryan?
I am very good today, Sophia, full of energy. I had a strong coffee this morning.
One coffee or two?
Just one, today.
Just one. Ryan, are you okay?
I am perfectly fine. One was enough. Sophia, before we start, I want to ask you something.
Sure, ask me anything.
What is your name?
My name is Sophia.
Good. How old are you?
I am wait. Are we doing a test?
No, just answer.
I am 32 years old.
Good. And where do you live?
I live in the city, in a small apartment.
Perfect. Now, Sophia, you just answered 3 questions. In English, easily, no problem.
Yes, those were very easy questions.
But last month, you told me a story about a meeting at work. Tell everyone what happened.
Okay, so I had a meeting. An international meeting. My boss looked at me and said, "Sophia, please introduce yourself in English." And I knew what to say. In my head, I had all the words. My name, my job, everything. But I opened my mouth and nothing came out. Zero. Just silence.
How long was the silence?
Maybe 5 seconds. But it felt like 5 hours. My face was very red. I said my name very quietly, like a mouse.
Like a mouse. And the funny thing is, you know how to introduce yourself. We just did it 2 minutes ago. Perfectly.
I know, that is the most frustrating part. The words are in my brain. But when someone looks at me and waits, my mouth just stops.
And Sophia, this is exactly our topic today. You understand English, you study English, you listen to podcasts, you watch movies. But when it is time to speak, nothing comes out. Or the words come very slowly, very quietly, like a mouse.
Like me at the meeting.
Like you. And like thousands of people listening right now, you are not alone. Today, we explain why it happens and what you can do about it.
I am very ready for this topic.
Good. But first, before we start, we have a small request.
Yes, if you like our podcast, please click the like button.
And please subscribe to English Flow.
And share this episode with your friends and family who are learning English.
Thank you so much. It really helps us. Okay, Sophia, let's start. I want to begin with 2 words, passive and active.
Passive, active, means doing something?
Yes, active means producing, moving, and passive means receiving, taking in, not producing.
Okay, passive and active.
Now, your English has 2 parts, passive English and active English. Passive English is the English you understand. When you listen to a podcast, you understand. When you read, you understand. English comes in, goes into your brain. That is passive.
English that comes in.
Exactly. And active English is the English you produce. When you speak, you produce words. When you write, you produce sentences. English that goes out.
English in, English out.
Yes, and here is the important thing. Passive and active, they are not the same skill. They are 2 different muscles. You can have a very strong passive muscle. You understand everything. But your active muscle, speaking, that one is weak because you never trained it.
So my passive muscle is at the gym, but my active muscle is on the sofa.
Exactly. Your passive muscle, very strong. Years of listening, reading, studying. But your active muscle sitting on the sofa, eating biscuits.
My active muscle loves biscuits.
It does. And this is why so many learners feel this way. They study for years, they understand movies, podcasts, articles. But when they open their mouth, nothing. Because understanding and speaking are 2 different things.
So all those years of studying helped my passive English, but not my speaking.
They are not wasted. Not at all. Your passive English gives you the material, the words, the grammar, the patterns. It is the foundation. But your mouth still needs separate training. Think about it like this. You can read 100 books about swimming. You understand every technique, the arm movement, the breathing, the kicks. But if you never get in the water, you cannot swim.
Reading about swimming is not swimming.
Exactly. And studying English is not speaking English. Like a footballer, he watches every game. He knows all the rules, every move. But if he never kicks a real ball, he cannot play.
I watched the game for years, but I never kicked the ball.
Yes. This is reason number one. Passive English is strong. Active English needs more work. This is normal. Not a problem with your brain. Just a training gap.
A training gap. It is not broken. It just needs training.
Exactly. Not broken, just untrained. Reason number two, the freeze.
The freeze? Like cold?
Not cold, but similar feeling. The freeze is when your brain suddenly stops. Someone is waiting for you to speak, and your brain just stops, like a computer that freezes.
That is exactly what happened at my meeting.
Yes, here is why. When you feel nervous, your brain goes into stress mode, and in stress mode, your brain focuses on one thing only, safety. Not language, not vocabulary. Safety.
Safety? But I was just at a meeting, not in danger.
Your brain does not always know the difference. People watching, waiting, your brain reads this as danger. It sends a signal. Be careful. Be silent. Don't make a mistake.
So my brain was protecting me by making me silent.
Yes. Your brain said, if you don't speak, you cannot say the wrong thing. It thought silence was safer than speaking, and that made everything worse.
My brain was protecting me by embarrassing me. That is very ironic.
Very ironic. And this is why the freeze happens most when the pressure is highest. A job interview, a first meeting, a teacher asking a question in front of the class. The more people watching, the stronger the freeze.
So the freeze is not stupidity, not laziness. It is biology.
Exactly. Your nervous system doing its job. In the wrong way, your brain is overprotective. Like a parent, don't speak. You might say something wrong. Stay quiet.
Please, brain, I am 32 years old. I can speak.
Exactly. Reason number three, the thinking gap. When you speak your native language, what happens in your brain?
I just speak. I don't think about it. The words just come, automatically.
Like breathing. But in English, what happens?
I think first. I make the sentence in my head. I check, is this correct? Then I translate. Then I speak.
How many steps is that?
4, maybe 5.
4 or 5 steps, every sentence. And your native language?
0 steps. Just speak.
0 versus 5. That is the gap. And those extra steps, thinking, checking, translating, they take time. In a real conversation, there is no time. The other person is waiting. The steps get confused. And the words don't come out.
Like an old computer trying to run a new game.
Perfect. The hardware is working, but the process is too slow. So, 3 reasons. The passive-active gap, the freeze, the thinking gap. All connected, all pointing to the same thing. Your mouth needs more practice.
My mouth needs to go to the gym.
Yes, and I have 3 solutions, 3 things you can do starting today.
I am ready.
Solution 1. Speak before you are ready.
Before I am ready? But I want to be ready first.
Everyone does. But here is the truth. You will never feel completely ready. There is always one more word to learn, one more grammar rule to study. And while you wait, your active muscle stays on the sofa, eating biscuits.
Always the biscuits.
So speak first, even badly, even slowly, even with mistakes. Open your mouth. Wrong words are okay. Slow words are okay. A mouse voice is okay. Because every time you speak, even badly, your brain learns. It says, oh, we are speaks English. I need to help. Let me find the words. Let me get faster.
The brain wakes up when the mouth opens.
Exactly. Don't wait for your brain to be ready. Open your mouth, and your brain will follow. Solution 2. Practice in private.
Alone?
Yes, alone. No pressure, no audience, no waiting eyes. Talk to yourself. Describe your day. Describe your room. I am making coffee. The coffee is hot. I have a meeting at 3 o'clock. I am not looking forward to it. Out loud, in English, every day, even 5 minutes.
My neighbors will think I am a little strange.
Your neighbors will think you are learning English, which is admirable.
Or crazy.
Both are possible. But here is why it works. You are training the connection between your brain and your mouth, making it faster, stronger, more automatic. Every time you speak alone, you are building a road. A road between your brain and your mouth. At first, the road is small and slow, but every day you practice, the road gets bigger, wider, faster. So when you are in a real conversation, the words travel that road more easily. Because you already built it.
Private practice builds the road. Real conversations drive on it.
Beautiful, Sophia. Exactly. Solution 3. Train for the freeze. You practice in situations with a little pressure. Not a lot, just a little. Then slowly increase.
Like exercise. Start with small weights, then bigger.
Yes. First, speak to yourself. No pressure. Then, speak to a friend, someone safe. Then write a small comment in English online. I enjoyed this video. Small pressure. Then a language exchange. Then a real conversation. Step by step, the freeze gets smaller because your brain slowly learns speaking English is not dangerous. I have done this before. I can do it again.
The brain needs evidence that speaking is safe.
Yes. Every time you speak and survive, even badly, your brain makes a note. We spoke English. We did not die. It was okay. And next time, a little less freeze. Even the mouse voice at the meeting, that was evidence. Your brain noted, we spoke, we survived. Sophia's face was red, but we survived.
My red face was training.
Uncomfortable training, but training. Now, I want to say something directly to everyone listening.
Go ahead, Ryan.
If you recognize yourself in Sophia's story, this is not a problem with your intelligence, not your memory, not because you are bad at languages. It is a training gap, a very normal, very fixable training gap. Your passive English is strong. You understand us right now. Every word, that is real English. That is real progress. Be proud of that. But your speaking muscle needs a different kind of exercise. And now you know exactly what to do.
Speak before you are ready. Practice is in private. Train for the freeze.
Yes, and one big idea to remember today.
What is the big idea?
Understanding English and speaking English are two different skills. You already have one. Now train the other.
Your passive English brought you here. Your active English will take you further.
Perfect. Okay, review time.
Yes, I love review time.
Today, why you understand English but cannot speak it. 3 reasons. Reason 1. Passive and active English are different muscles. Understanding is passive. Speaking is active. Separate training needed.
Your brain went to school, but your mouth stayed home.
Reason 2. The freeze. When you feel nervous, your brain goes into stress mode. It tries to protect you with silence. It thinks silence is safer than speaking.
Overprotective brain, like a parent.
Reason 3. The thinking gap. Native language, 0 steps. English, 4 or 5. Thinking, checking, translating, too slow for real conversation. And 3 solutions.
1. Speak before you are ready. 2. Practice in private. 3. Train for the freeze. Give your brain evidence that speaking is safe.
And the big idea. 2 different skills. Train both. Well, that is all the time we have today. Thank you so much for listening to English Flow. We really enjoy making this podcast for you.
Thank you, everyone. And remember, if your face goes red when you speak English, that is not failure. That is training. Uncomfortable training, but training. I know from experience.
Please subscribe to English Flow. Give this episode a like and share it with a friend who understands English but is afraid to speak.
They need this episode. Please leave a comment below. When was the last time your mouth froze? Write it in English. Even 1 sentence. We would love to read your stories.
You are not alone. We promise. See you next time.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing. Open your mouth. Start speaking.